All right, let's get this party started. How you folks doing out there? Welcome to this here radio show. We call this a Hero Batman Radio. That's right. And Batman Radio is the place to be. If you're not here, there's something wrong. That's right. Oh man, I'm the biggest superstar you've seen thus far and that you'll ever see. I'm super tired again today, lagging. It is what it is. We're gonna try our best and do what we can do. I'm going hard today, as you can see, right? Trying to get everything back up and running efficiently. Um, like I said, man, main thing is I need donations, right? That's the main thing. Need donations. Need to get this money. Like I said, there's a little bit of movement, but it's very little right now. And we need a lot more movement than that, especially in this heat and with everything I'm doing and everything we got going on. We got to put our minds to it and get it done, man. Like I said, I need help, I need support, and it is what it is. Nothing needs to be explained. First of all, like I said, right, we only going to entertain what actually exists. There's nothing going on at any time. The readings, that download today that I put out, tells my entire story pretty much in a summary form. Um, like I said, you folks didn't go through what I went through. Nobody could have. What I've gone through and what I've survived is impossible. Um, I'm an immortal vampire. God had to, stick with me and never leave me and let me know He was there for me. And such is life, man. I've never wronged anyone at any point ever. And, you know, that's why that's why God never let go of me, you know? But yeah, man, like I said, as far as like all these other folks, number one, you have no power. That was a silly idea to think that you can leverage something that it doesn't make any sense and you shouldn't be doing anyway, right? That stuff doesn't do anything for me again. And I was just trying to simply tell you that and speak, but let people carry on in an energy that doesn't make any sense. If you listen to the reading, you already know what's coming. God just told you exactly what's coming. He'll spell it out for y'all. He'll tell them exactly what they're going to go through. And they didn't want to sit down and have a conversation so that maybe you could avoid your fate. It's your fate. You created it. You got to deal with it. You could have tried to avoid it by simply having some respect, like I asked, and talking it out. I like, what do you mean? This all comes from these folks. You have this energy. You feel some way. Those are all personal things. Has nothing to do with me, right? Like I said, never wronged anyone. I'm super nice to everybody. I'm a good guy. I help people. Don't have issues at all. Uh, it is what it is. Back in the day, I used to have issues with everybody. It wasn't because of me. It's just because I'm a man and I'm a gangster. Feel me? But see, when I ever had issues, I addressed them direct, and I won every time, and then no more issue. I'm the problem solver. For real, I don't have problems because I solve my problems completely. See what I'm saying? So, like, folks don't understand. Like, I'm about to have a lot of fun with y'all now because you don't come from the walk of life I come from. Y'all aren't me. You tried to sit there and again use the internet to pretend you can walk into my world. You got your answer real quick on that every time. Are we really not going to talk about what's happened? Some of these wannabes online, they've all been G-checked, they've all been sunned. Some of them got owned, and y'all still ain't talked about it or addressed it. I'm supposed to. There's been so much stuff that happened behind the scenes. Folks don't even know. These folks had folks running around with bandanas and everything. Real talk, like the minute the whole thing is we just don't we don't play about our name at all. You know what I mean? So folks know what it is because y'all talk on the internet and I speak through action. Anything said to me, I've already responded to. So you're going to have to catch up or come out here and ask about me and figure out how I responded. There's always a response. Always. So you've all been responded to, right? Now what? That's what I thought. Like I said, folks wanted to play a game while they hide on the internet and act like I can't respond. I can always respond. I'm the mob. I have all the power in this world. Just like they said, I'm so powerful it's scary. Like, that's the fact. Feel me? And look at this. This is crazy. They got homeboy out here again today. That's him. Same guy from yesterday. Just ridiculous. And it just goes to show that's the thing. Hold on. Whenever anybody goes through something real, these folks don't help. All these folks that claim they do their job out here, are they helping him? Right now, he's just under the bridge, just sitting there, just chilling. People don't help nobody, man. Y'all worry about yourselves out here, man. All y'all do is care about your little check. As if any of you make any money. The entire valley is poor. This is what I don't understand. What are they talking about? My goodness, most impoverished place on the planet. Literally. These folks ain't donated a dime. At least they waving, though. He just gave me a waving honk. That's cool. See, they all waving. That's good. But I got to put the folks in their place that need to be. I got to say the truth. And it's just that simple. So, yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, we're going to do what we set out to do, and that's it. Don't care how you feel. All right? But, yeah, man, I come through hard body, for real. Everything I've been through, I carry with me, right? And what I do is real as hell. I ain't got to sit here and talk and explain it. I don't use narc perception to try to make things look a different way. So, yeah, what you can see in the reading is all y'all's karma is coming. You go ahead and enjoy that, because I sure as hell will. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll see it. All right? I may not be there to see it, but I'll be watching and paying attention and laughing. Don't you worry. Just like with the Woffords, I got to check in on the Woffords today. Yeah, real talk, which they don't make easy now. I got to do what I got to do, because I got to see that. I got to see what happens with this. I mean, with a guy who doesn't understand that you don't go out in the desert. Sorry, a man and a woman. You don't go out in the middle of the desert with no water. That's first rule, common sense. Anybody knows that. Second rule, if you're a mechanic, every vehicle that you work on doesn't break down, and you don't lose every van and anything that you have that you beg for. You can't keep nothing. This man has said, hustle like us. So I should be out in the Sahara Desert with nothing, struggling like hell. What? I own 5 cars, all luxury whips. One of them I paid $25,000 for. This man has nothing. And let me explain something to you. All these people out here and everywhere, they have never paid over $25,000 for a vehicle. Ever. In all of Texas, none of you have ever paid over $20,000 for a vehicle. None of you. Y'all drive buckets around on payments. You'll go pretend you bought a new car, you put it on payments. You made a down payment, and you drove it off the lot, and it depreciated the minute it drove off the lot, and you don't own nothing. That's what you did. All of you. You don't have money like that. Y'all don't have 100 bands to just do what you want. Okay? When that rapper from Philly asked me, do you have 100 bands that you could just whatever right now? I said, yeah, I did. So why do people talk about money? That's all I'm saying. And ask questions if you get the answer and you talk about it with the last guy I could ever reply to, and then you try to ignore it. So then the guy with all the money said, yeah, I got set up and targeted for making too much money, spending too much money, more than your entire government combined. Outdid Illuminati, Freemasons, even their illusion by so far, it's unreal, and nobody could ever catch up. I made and spent more money than anyone who's ever walked this planet. So I do that, right? Go through all the thing, get set up, targeted, blah, 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 jealousy, same things, same stuff, different day, right? And then the dude ends up proving he's real as hell, the realist, and is in the streets as a thug, goes into these shelters, goes through the system, comes up through anything, everything, has to go through the real thing, looking at all the stuff y'all try to create with your victim playing nonsense, your lies, right? Can you imagine that? Proves he real as hell, and then he keeps on making tons of money. He sells a 50-acre property for 100,000. Ain't nothing. Was in Vegas with over 60K. I spent about 35 racks on my birthday out there, and I was out there like twice. And I literally ran Vegas. Not basically, I was the king of Vegas. Could do whatever I want, buy whatever I want, get whatever I want. All you need, you want to run Vegas, all you need is about 60 grand. That's all you need. You'll be richer than everybody in Vegas, especially now. I mean, Vegas has depreciated. Everything's falling apart. It is what it is. It's very clear what's happening to Vegas. And it's because of God, because, well, it's Sin City. There's too much evil there. God is coming through. He's cleaning things up, just like Batman is cleaning things up. They're going to ask people their opinion. It's going to be just like that cartoon when he said, I think Batman is, what, and all the right, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? There are going to be a lot of people on my side. They're going to say, and I've done this very efficiently. I've done a good job where it's impossible for anyone to really say anything otherwise. But, you're going to always have fake digressors and all that, but yeah, I mean, folks is going to be like, I think he's amazing. I think he's great. And we need him. I mean, it's not up to your opinion anyway. I mean, it's clear you needed me. I'm an answered prayer from God. If you didn't need me, I wouldn't have been provided. Feel me? It's just the truth. But yeah, I'm the real thing. So it's got to be interesting for y'all to watch someone who's the real thing doing the real thing, right? And what nobody else has the heart to do. Nobody. And actually changing everything in the world. I mean, I'm changing everything right now. Hold on. Well, yeah, I mean, we're actively making a real change. We out here. We out here. We're outside like French toast. It's not a big deal for us to be outside. We stay outside. We stay running the streets. I think folks online are starting to figure out, oh, this guy's the real thing. Yeah, you've been talking to an all-out, full-fledged gangster this entire time. That doesn't do no talking and gets right to it. That doesn't play, that doesn't care. I handle business and I go eat at TGI Fridays because I like it my way with a smile on my face. I have no emotions, no nothing when it comes to these streets being a gangster in business. You're talking to the actual mob. So, like I said, that's why folks are funny, because I'm something from the past, right? And then I was taken and utilized and used by God for a much greater purpose. And I'm the hero and I'm the good guy. I've always been the good guy. All I do is defend myself and my people. Feel me? I'll continue to. What I am, the protector. But I'm definitely Gotham's sworn protector, so you're going to have to hold that L. You're going to have to deal with that one. Yeah. Oh, I most definitely succeeded. How you feel about that? They can't even handle it. Look at them. Yeah. Can't even handle it. Every day they can't handle basic reality. Golly, can you imagine? Reading just told you what's going to happen with all y'all. You know what I mean? It's like, it's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Well earned and well deserved, real talk. All I want to know is when people going to provide me the money so I can get me a birthday cake, so I can celebrate all these folks' karma 100%. Them finally getting what they deserve, what they got coming, what they've had coming forever, right? What everyone said they deserve, right? When are we going to celebrate that? Come holler at me, right? Yeah, because we won't be celebrating together. I ain't doing nothing with y'all folks, right? Oh, and the other ones, when I got requests out on Cash App and stuff, either fulfill them or cancel them, and I'm going to block your account, because the people who are trying to, do the same thing and they want to get out of their situation, you can't. This is a federal indictment, right? Like I said, what just like they told you, what I accomplished is more than the feds have in 50 years. Okay, this is all real. I'm not just on here talking like the rest of you. So, just these people that sit there and they work for these weird individuals who have no money for free when they're the reason that they're poor. Like I said, you can go ahead and come up off of $50. That's what you need to do. Not even just 10. You should be donating at least 50 right now, so I can get this phone bill paid. Okay. If y'all don't want to do that, okay, and I mean, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'll just go ahead and tell you straight up who I'm talking to. American Dream, right? And the Rustic one, right? Who, what they're trying to do is pretend that they want to turn a new leaf, and they're tired of doing what they're doing, because what they're doing is all criminal and illegal as hell. It's what they've always done, right? I mean, that's not going to get you out of court or out of a federal indictment. It's not going to get you out of the position you put yourself in. You have no one to blame but yourself. So what you could do is you can go, y'all quit breadcrumbing me, and you can go ahead and donate me $50. If you don't want to do that, right? Hey, I mean, all you got to do, cancel that request. I'm gonna get y'all's accounts blocked on there, so I don't have to deal with your nonsense just sitting around not doing anything. And you're gonna understand this is a business. I had already blocked Dream. He made another account, which again is illegal, right? But I mean, at least he did it so he could donate. So I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, what folks don't get is, like, these people are doing this all on their own. You know what I mean? And I really feel like every move they're doing is designed to have me on here to talk, so then they can try to change things around. That's why I'm smart about how I speak, but I don't have to be. You understand? Like, my enemies pay me. My enemies have no choice but to pay me. Sound like a gangster to me. You understand? Like, real talk, bro. And trust me, I've been doing this a lot longer than y'all think. And I've been doing this on another level that you can never fathom, right? And I'm a real gangster. And I don't do anything that's not the right way. Everything I do is 100% by the book and legal. You understand? So, like I said, they donated and donate of their own accord. Has nothing to do with me, but I'm just saying the truth. My enemies pay me, as they rightfully should. Feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, at the end of the day, I got millions of people watching me, man. I don't care about the fake numbers on here. Got millions watching me, bro. You understand? Everybody is seeing my journey. Everybody's seeing my story finally. Everybody is seeing the truth, right? And you could see how this put itself together. You could see that this was bound to happen. You could see that this was guaranteed, that I was marked for success. I was meant to be the best. I mean, it's the truth. You could see it. You could feel it in the air. Feel it in the air. So, like I said, if y'all want to donate right now, if y'all would send some real money, send me 50 to $100, at least 20 something. I'll hop on the bus right now, right? Oh, well, I'm about to miss it. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to be on point. Let me see. Let me check it real quick, man. If y'all send it, we could do something. I could go into town. If not, I can't. Can't do that no more. Can't waste my All right. So again, right? Obviously, I'm just gonna chill because, like I said, these folks they have no money, right? So Dream and Rustic are now blocked, right, on my Cash App, right? They had no need to contact me in the first place. Every time that you do, that's a separate felony across state lines. Please continue to build my case. Please continue to do what you're doing, right? These folks don't think, like I said, see, they on my phone all the time trying to play. And they know that's my pet peeve. And I told everybody, do not play on this phone, right? Um, so they already know what it is. They know reality, right? I mean, like I said, these folks they think that that's cute for some reason when these are grown adults, right? So what I'll do is every time I'll just block the account, right? Like I said, I need real money sent to me, 50, $100. Y'all have that money. Stop it. Come on, bro. Y'all all, well, I don't care what you do. Y'all all throw in a pot together. You're trading money amongst yourselves, and you're trying to sit here and breadcrumb me, right? And y'all don't make no money. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all never come close to my tax bracket. I'm rich as hell compared to all of you. It ain't about how much money you make at one given time. Like I said, that's not my situation right now. I'm next to Mexico, brother. So like I said, we just have to understand and acknowledge reality. You understand? Hey, I'm doing great for being down here. I'm doing amazing. So, like I said, and I did it all by myself. Y'all folks haven't helped me out at all. So, yeah, no, it doesn't work that way, Duke. You understand? You can do your part, right? So, like I said, next donation should be $50 plus from all y'all, right? That goes for the other guy as well, who he's doing the same exact thing, right? And it's all good. I mean, you got your legal name right there, buddy. I can't see anything you're typing. And he's just sending incremental amounts of money. I mean, if you can't see how illegal that is, I give up. If you can't see the kind of prison time that will go along with that, once I show those records to the courts and show those records to my attorney, I mean, good luck. Good luck, dude. Because everything y'all said to me, those email inboxes that y'all keep filling up with nonsense, talking a certain way to me that doesn't exist and doesn't make any coherent sense, right? And then we're going to find out in the courtroom, they're going to ask and they're going to figure out because they're going to investigate everything. And they're going to figure out who hired you. Well, Carly Fiorina, who hired you, right, to do this, right, this whole time. And how did they hand select you knowing that, well, you didn't make any sense? You see what I'm saying? That's a very, very serious thing. I mean, that's 100%. That's I mean, it is what it is. It's self-explanatory. I don't even need to say it. So like I said, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, nobody's doing nothing with me, nothing. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, you tried your hardest. Try harder, try least. Like I said, what's that got to do with anything? It's just like when I looked at y'all when I was up there in Michigan and said, "What are you doing?" That stuff doesn't make you cool. It doesn't make you tough. I don't know what you mean. Going online and rewriting all of history because you crying and going through what you're going through, that doesn't mean anything. Using these slogans and phrases because you learned them doesn't mean anything. It's all weakness. So what do you mean? We will never participate in that with you because that's not the sign of a strong person. I'm nothing but strength. See, I go work out, I go train, I get busy, I go work. You understand? Like, I barely slept and I'm still out here doing this. And I'm going to continue to do this. I'm going to try my best as long as I can. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, y'all the ones you want to sit there and talk, but y'all ain't provided no money. All you got to do is create the budget. Y'all create a real budget. I can go do this in every city and state right now. I'm waiting on y'all. Like I said, y'all are proving, right, that you do not have any money. So what do you mean? There's no way to question it. There's no way to talk. Or what are you saying? Like I said, I'm up off the money. Y'all owe me in the first place, all y'all. You know what I mean? Other than that, I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, we waiting on God. I don't need any of you. God makes a way. God will do it for me. He always does. There's another download too. Message came yesterday. Said help is on the way. Like I said, I don't understand it. I sure as hell hope so. But like I said, I'm gonna say, I mean, I'm pretty discouraged, man. I mean, I'm at the point where it's just like if the help did come at this point, what's the use? Like, I don't understand it, man. I'll always have faith, I'll always believe in God. I thank God for everything He's done for me, but I don't understand this. It's completely unfair and it's not right. This isn't right, man. And to have to wait this long, inching by like this, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this at all. Like I said, life is life, man. You can't dictate where you are or end up all the time. You can't dictate nothing. None of us are in control. That's what I understand that they don't understand and they're not willing to embrace because they all want to be in control so bad, but none of them are. That's why they do these things with others because they have no self control. Like, okay, get a grip, bro. Just chill. Real talk. So we're gonna play these games today. They're gonna have their nonsense playing that I don't want to hear. Great. All right. Well, like I said, man, it just is what it is. Let people do what they do. I don't really care. We're gonna stay winning doing what we do. Feel me? Bunch of nonsense. But yeah, donate me over $50, dude. We need to get this phone bill paid so I can continue my business. Let's go get with the program, bro. Instead of having me do it all on my own. Like I said, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna have people make me feel no way and create anything. I'm gonna just stay calm and try to be happy. And I'm happy every day and enjoy myself and do what I love, regardless if I got nothing. I'm gonna do the best that I can, and that's all I can do. Like I said, I did nothing but succeed, right? I literally succeeded here. I had everything come together like I told you. This whole plan was my plan, and it was perfect, and it worked. I'm not in anybody's sit. I'm not in the Wofford situation. What do you mean? I'm chilling. It's just like I said, y'all just. I mean, I'm waiting on you to donate. What do you mean? This is how this business runs. If it was anyone else, like I said, they've donated way more money to these folks who don't have a platform. Right? We don't reward failure. We reward success. Like I said, let's get with the program, buddy. Okay. So, like I said, let them do what they want, man. I could care less. I mean, I'm at the point where, outside of that one dude, I'm pretty much not going to accept any donations. Right? I mean, I have no choice, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want anything if it's not over $50. You feel me? Like, you could send the little amounts, like that's all good. Like, it's cool. Like, real talk, keep doing that. The one guy who's doing it, do that. But I'm just saying, like, try to get your weight up, man. I mean, y'all want to talk about money, but like, you sending me scraps. Like, literally every time that y'all talk, you've made no sense and been proven wrong. I don't know why you're talking. You shouldn't be talking. You should be proving your point. Where's the money? Send $200 today. Then talk to me about money. That's what I thought. Right. Easy. We stay getting money, bro. We way richer than these folks. They're not even in my tax bracket. They can never come close.